Now, the public relations and reputation management firm Marcus Brewster has launched a business-to-business television campaign to advertise its professional services. We think this is a first in the industry. So why would the agency go this route? Brewster is standing by to talk to us in Cape Town. Marcus, a very warm welcome. I suppose it's true to say that those in the communications business are appallingly bad at advertising and promoting themselves.
Yes, I think it's always a case of the shoemaker's children, but this time round we decided to cobble our own shoes and to go forth and do what we do very well, I hope, which is communicate effectively to a very specific stakeholder audience with a very defined message.
Let's talk about the strategy in just a moment, but I assume you're also doing this because the public relations business itself, the reputation management business, is becoming that much more competitive.
It's a very big growth area, and we've seen this over the last 2 or 3 years, that certainly in terms of the way that economies around the world have endured some various problems, and as a result, obviously, big corporate firms have taken a hit, that there's a huge need for the kinds of services in terms of crisis communication, reputation management, and just helping these large corporates, blue chip companies, deal with the pressures of media scrutiny.
Well, given that reputation management, public relations, call it whatever you want to, is such a wide field, how then does your agency narrow that down into a comprehensive message in a television commercial?
Well, obviously, being a full-service public relations agency, we do a lot of other PR services as well. So the decision that we made around this particular TV campaign was to limit and to focus and to be incredibly specific about what the offering was that we were going to advertise. And because of the choice of the broadcaster in terms of being Africa, being business and captains of industry related, we decided that that particular audience, that stakeholder group, would be most interested not in brand related marketing stuff, but specifically around how to handle a crisis in the C-suite, how to handle, from a reputation management point of view, sort of business critical issues.
Do you think you're setting something of a precedent here? Is it a gauntlet that's been thrown down to other agencies that if you want to stay ahead of this game, you've actually got to start getting out there now and telling people exactly what it is that you want to do, even if you've got to spend a bit of money?
Yes, I think it is a bit of throwing down a gauntlet. It's certainly an innovative thing. As you said at the top of the insert, this is not something that we are aware of any other agency, whether public relations or advertising, having taken to the television airwaves to air a commercial selling their own services. So yes, it is a bit of a first, and certainly we're very happy that we're pioneering that, because there are a lot of things that we've done over the years that have been very innovative in terms of how the industry actions itself. But also, I think it's very much a case of, in public relations, or certainly what we're taking forward to market, it's not just seeing things from a limited point of view and saying that the only way to reach an audience is through publicity. We're taking a much broader view and saying there are different channels, whether it's social media, advertising, publicity, whatever it is, different channels of reaching an audience and communicating a very specific message. And so in this instance, we are eating our own dog food. We are showing how an integrated campaign can work.
Marcus Brewster in Cape Town, thank you very much for joining us. Finally on the programme, a look at new work in the advertising industry, and some mother grundies have got their socks in a knot over this ad for Toyota. It promotes the value of leather seats in the brand.
Doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes.
Everybody loves ice cream. Just one of the reasons why we put leather seats in the Toyota Corolla, the world's favorite car.
Well, that's the ad. I hear there have been complaints because apparently dogs licking ice cream is unhealthy and dangerous for children. I hardly think the ad is going to encourage an outbreak of canine tongue activity. I think it's cute, I think it's sweet, I think it's nicely shot, and certainly is on message. Seriously, to those who have a problem, get a life and go and pat a dog. That's this week's show. Goodbye and thank you for watching.